Hey, and welcome, Miss Kira Speaks. Before we get into the reason why you are here, please do your girl a favor by sticking around till the end of the video. Do all the things, including turning on those notifications, because between me and YouTube, you just never know. We are here for another one of my watch lists, you guys. And I like to start off by saying welcome to any newcomers. I hope that you'll subscribe, share with a friend, and return for future content. To those of you that keep coming back and haven't quite hit that subscribe button yet, please do your girl a huge solid. I would love to get to that 1K by the end of the year. And to my subscribers, a huge thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you all. The month of January is almost over. How is everyone doing? How did the first month of 2024 treat you? Now, January went fast and slow at the same time, if that makes any sense. I'm here trying to get adjusted to life changes while making some time for myself at the same time, but so far, so good. And I hope that you all are doing well. But anywho, we are here for my January releases watch list, where I will jog your memory on something you forgot to watch or give you something new to check out. We are going in release order as usual and jumping right in. January 1st on Netflix, we have Harlan Coben's Fool Me Once. This thriller is rated TVMA, has a runtime of about 50 minutes each episode, and is 8 episodes in total. Maya is trying to come to terms with the brutal unaliving of her husband, Joe. However, when Maya installs a nanny cam to keep an eye on her young daughter, she is shocked to see her husband in the house. The series is based on Coben's novel and it stars Michelle Keegan. This is the third of Coben's series that I've watched, and as usual, it took me on a ride. Also on January 1st on Netflix, we got Bit Conned. This true crime documentary is rated TVMA and is a runtime of 1 hour and 33 minutes. In this true crime documentary, 3 guys exploit the freewheeling cryptocurrency market to scam millions from investors and bankroll lavish lifestyles. Have you guys checked out Bitcoin? January 5th in theaters, we got Night Swim. This horror is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes. A family moves into a new home unaware that a dark secret from the house's past will unleash a malevolent force in the backyard pool. Wyatt Russell is the lead in this film, and now your girl doesn't do scary, but I threw this one on there for my horror fans. Also, January 5th on Netflix, we got Good Grief. This drama romance is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. An artist grieving the loss of his famous writer husband takes his 2 best friends on a trip to Paris, where they unpack messy secrets and hard truths. Now, there's a bunch of folks in this one that I don't recognize, but the trailer does look pretty good. On January 5th on Prime Video, we got Foe. This thriller sci-fi is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes. Han and Junior's quiet life is thrown into turmoil when an uninvited stranger shows up at their door with a startling proposal. Yeah, I wasn't expecting quite that proposal, and I haven't got a chance to check this one out yet, but that trailer was wow. January 5th on Lifetime, we got The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. This docuseries is rated TV-14, has a runtime of about an hour each episode, and is 6 episodes in total. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, who suffered horrific abuse and made national headlines for her role in her mother's violent unaliving. attempts to prepare for a life outside of prison. Now, I have been all into Gypsy Rose's story, so I was here for this one as soon as it dropped. On January 9th on Hulu, we have Safe Home. This drama/thriller is rated TVMA, is a runtime of about 50 minutes each episode, and is 4 episodes in total. Phoebe leaves her job at a law firm and begins to work at a family violence center. And she must navigate a path that isn't always clear, and people and events that aren't always as they appear. The series stars Aisha D, and it looks like there's a little spin thrown in there somewhere. And it's only 4 episodes, so not too long of a watch. The trailer did have me kind of interested, so I may have to double back and check this one out. January 9th on Disney Plus, we have Echo. This action series is rated TVMA, has a runtime of 50 minutes each episode, and is 5 episodes in total. Maya Lopez's ruthless behavior in New York City catches up with her in her hometown. She must face her past, reconnect with her Native American roots, and embrace the meaning of family and community. This series stars Alaqua Cox with appearances from Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox. Quite honestly, even though we are a superhero household, I wasn't really familiar with Echo. But after watching the first episode, I would say so far, so good. January 10th on Lifetime, we have Prison Brides. This reality series is rated TV 14. It's about 45 to 50 minutes each episode, and I believe it's getting 8 episodes in total. The series follows 7 women from around the world who believe they have found their soulmate in the most unexpected of places. Not quite my speed, but if you're into Love After Lockup and those kind of shows, this one may be right up your alley. January 11th on Netflix, we got Champion. This drama series is rated TVMA, has a runtime of about 45 minutes each episode, and is 8 episodes in total. The Champion siblings risk a musical rivalry, the ramifications and fallout of which could drive their family apart in their quest for musical stardom. Now, this series was previously on the BBC, and it stars Deja Bowens and Malcolm Kumalate. Child, I won't put it on the screen. You know how I go with these pronunciations. Who some of you may know from Top Boy. Now, I actually finished the whole series. I didn't binge it because it was a little slow in spots, but I really did enjoy it. But I will caution you, if you're not into singing and rapping, this one may not be the one for you. Our next few are in theaters. On January 12th in theaters, we got The Beekeeper. This action/thriller is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 45 minutes. One man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after it's revealed he's a former operative of a powerful and clandestine organization known as Beekeepers. The film stars Jason Statham. I mean, what more do you need? And your girl will probably check this one out once it hits streaming. Also, January 12th in theaters, we have Mean Girls. This comedy/musical is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 52 minutes. Katie is a hit with the Plastics, an A-list girl clique at her new school. But everything changes when she makes the mistake of falling for Aaron Samuels, the ex-boyfriend of Alpha Plastic, Regina George. The film stars Renee Rapp and Anjori Rice. And while I did enjoy the OG Mean Girls, you know your girl is really not into musicals, so I will probably skip this one. Also, January 12th in theaters, we got The Book of Clarence. This adventure/comedy is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 9 minutes. Struggling to find a better life, Clarence is captivated by the power of the rising Messiah and soon risks everything to carve a path to a divine existence. Jay-Z is one of the producers on this film that stars Lakeith Stanfield. RJ Cyler, Omar Sy, and Tiana Taylor. The concept seems crazy and it has a great cast, and I cannot wait to check this one out once it hits streaming. January 12th on Netflix, we got Lift. This action comedy is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 44 minutes. A master thief is wooed by his ex-girlfriend and the FBI to pull off an impossible heist with his international crew on a 777 passenger flight from London to Zurich. Directed by F. Gary Gray, the film stars Kevin Hart, Gugu Mbatha Raw, Vincent D'Onofrio, Jean Reno, and a few other familiar faces. Not quite a fan of Kevin Hart, but because of the other actors and the producers, I was excited to see this one. Now, it was okay. You can give it a watch or hear me out. Check out Italian Job, also by F. Gary Gray, which this kind of reminded me of. Only Italian Job was... Anyway. January 14th on Max, we got True Detective Night Country. This drama is rated TVMA, it's 55 minutes each episode, and is 6 episodes in total. The series follows the lives of police detectives as they chase criminals using unconventional methods. And the officers struggle to gain control of their own personal demons as they attack different cases. Now, I was actually late to the party on this one because it is actually in season 4 and it stars Jodie Foster, and I haven't got a chance to check it out quite yet, but it's definitely on my list. January 16th on Hulu, we got Death and Other Details. This crime/drama is rated TVMA, has a runtime of 1 hour each episode, and is 10 episodes in total. Detective Rufus Coatsworth and his protege Imogene dig for the truth on a Mediterranean ocean liner where everyone is hiding something. Yeah. January 17th on Netflix, we got American Nightmare. This true crime docuseries is rated TVMA, is a runtime of 45 minutes each episode, and is 3 episodes in total. After a harrowing home invasion and kidnapping in 2015, a couple is accused of staging the ordeal when the woman reappears. I was gonna say I hate that the description tells us so much, but it's a docuseries, so it was in the news. But I did not remember this at all. I watched the series and honestly, my head hurts. And I still have so many questions, but with only 3 episodes, if you are into true crime docuseries, I definitely recommend that you check this one out. January 19th on Prime Video, we have Dance Life. The documentary is rated 16 plus, is a runtime of 50 minutes each episode, and is 5 episodes in total. Dance Life follows the top students of Australia's premier dance academy in their relentless pursuit to become professional dancers. Stakes are high, and not everyone will make it. If you're into reality and you're into dance shows, then this one is for you. January 19th on Netflix, we got The Kitchen. This sci-fi thriller is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes. In a dystopian future London where all social housing has been eliminated, Izzy and Benji fight to navigate the world as residents of The Kitchen, a community that refuses to abandon their home. Daniel Kaluuya is one of the producers of this film that stars Jediah Bannerman and Kano from The Top Boy, with an appearance from Hope, not going to try to pronounce his last name, also from Top Boy. And it is absolutely everything that the description says it is. I watched it and honestly I wasn't thrilled, but I will say I wasn't in the mood for heavy and I watched it anyway. So January 19th, in theaters, we got Origin. This drama is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 21 minutes. While grappling with tremendous personal tragedy, Isabel sets herself on a path of global investigation and discovery. Despite the colossal scope of her project, she finds beauty and bravery while crafting one of the defining American books of our time. Directed by Ava DuVernay, the film stars Ingenue Ellis Taylor, Niecy Nash, Audra McDonald, and more. And your girl is getting to the theaters to see this one soon. January 22nd on VH1, we got The Impact, New York. This reality series is rated TV-14. It's about 50 minutes each episode, and I believe it's 5 episodes in total. New York City's biggest influencers offer a glimpse into their creative world, business dealings, and personal lives as they do what it takes to rise to the top and make their impact. Bernice Burgos and Dream Doll are just 2 of the folks featured on this show. Now, I didn't watch The Impact Atlanta, but since I'm a New York girl, I might give this one a try. January 25th on Netflix, we got my most anticipated pick of the month, Griselda. This crime drama is rated TVMA, has a runtime of 50 minutes each episode, and is 6 episodes in total. The savvy and ambitious Colombian businesswoman Griselda Blanco creates one of the most profitable cartels in history. The series stars Sofia Vergara, and I was kind of curious to see my girl play the role out. I started the series, I'm about halfway through, and I think she did a pretty good job. Now, the jury is still out on whether the series is better than previous documentaries on the movies, but have you guys seen Griselda? January 26th on Prime Video, we got The Underdogs. This comedy sports movie is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes. Jason 2J's Jennings is a washed up ex-professional football player who has hit rock bottom. When Jason is sentenced to community service, coaching an unruly Pee Wee football team, he sees it as an opportunity to turn his life around. The film stars Snoop Dogg, Mike Epps, and Tika Sumpter, with an appearance from George Lopez and Candy Burris. I got a chance to check this one out, and it was too cute. I kind of wish I could have watched this one with my 8-year-old, but Lord, there was far too much cussing, okay? But it was cool kind of getting to see what Snoop kind of does in real life. On January 26th, we got Cold Copy, this thriller drama. I forgot to put the rating down. We'll go with R. I'll correct it later if I remember. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 31 minutes. Now, I thought this one was available in theaters, but I couldn't find it right before I recorded this, so we are going to go with it's available on video on demand. An ambitious journalism student falls under the thrall of an esteemed yet cutthroat news reporter whom she's desperate to impress, even if it means manipulating her latest story and the very idea of truth itself. The film stars Tracy Ellis Ross, and I want to check this one out when I can. I kind of like seeing Tracy in a non-comedic role. And lastly, on January 31st on FX and Hulu, we got Feud, Capote versus the Swans. This drama is rated TVMA, is about a runtime of 1 hour each episode, and I believe is 8 episodes in total. Acclaimed writer Truman Capote destroys his friendships with the jet-setting socialites of New York City's high society by writing a thinly fictionalized account of their scandalous and hedonistic personal lives in his novel. This causes them all to vow to ruin his life in revenge. This second installment of Ryan Murphy's Feud anthology is based on a best-selling book Capote's Women. And it stars Naomi Watts, Diane Lane, Demi Moore, Molly Ringwald, and more. Do you guys plan to check out the new feud? I kind of want to go back and check out the first installment about Joan Crawford and Betty Davis. That said, we're gonna go double time through our honorable mentions. January 4th on BET Plus, we got One Night Stay. This thriller is rated TVMA, has a runtime of 1 hour and 21 minutes, and it stars Essence Atkins, Steve Bishop, LaToya Luckett, and MC Lyte. January 5th on TBS, child, why did I have such a hard time getting information on this one? We got Friday Night Vibes. It's reality. It airs at 8 p.m. on Fridays. It's a new season, I believe season 3 or 4, and our new hosts are Nina Parker and Kevin Fredericks, which replace I liked him. I think it was Dion Cole and Tiffany Haddish, and they're gonna be watching movies, child. It's an honorable mention. It wasn't even supposed to be that long. January 8th on Max, we got Going to Mars, the Nikki Giovanni Project. This documentary is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 42 minutes. And we were supposed to get this one back in November, but here we are. January 18th on BET Plus, we got Dutch 2, Angel's Revenge. This crime drama is rated TVMA, has a runtime of 1 hour and 48 minutes. It's from writer Manny Haley, and it stars Lance Gross and Roxy Diaz. January 19th on Netflix, we got Love is Blind Sweden. This reality dating show is rated TVMA. It's about a runtime of 1 hour each episode, and it's 10 episodes in total. And lastly, on January 29th on Netflix, we have The Greatest Night in Pop. This documentary is rated PG-13, is a runtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes, and we are going behind the scenes on We Are the World. Yes, yes, yes. Now streaming, we have January 1st, we got The Equalizer 3 on Netflix. January 12th, we got Killers of the Flower Moon on Apple TV. January 18th on Hulu, we got Invisible Beauty. Love to see it. I Miss These. December 22nd, we got Saltburn on Prime Video. December 26th, we got Sound of Freedom on Prime Video. December 29th, we got The Holdovers on Peacock, and Story Ave is now on Stars. Don't ask me when that happens, but if you wanted to see it like I did, go ahead and check it out. Also, a quick reminder that American Fiction released nationwide on January 12th. What were you guys looking forward to most in the month of January? Get down in the comments and let me know, or just let me know that you stopped by. Be sure to check out my community tab for series returning in January. Now, your girl is thinking about moving my monthly watch list up in the future. Yeah. And I may also have a bonus watch list in the month of February, so stay tuned. In the meantime, if you are looking for more, please feel free to check out some of my other watch lists or content. Keep those notifications on, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.